Hey, what's up, Guardians? TBL here, coming back at you with some more Destiny on the PlayStation 4. Now, it is Xursday once again, and not only that, it's the first Xursday of Destiny Year 2. And I certainly hope you guys are enjoying Weapon Balance Patch 2.0. But in today's video, of course, we will be covering all of Xur's details, starting off with where he set up shop this time around. Now, you'll see we're in the tower here. Xur has set up shop in his old stomping grounds next to the Crucible Quartermaster. So, once you've logged in, simply head straight forward, down the flight of stairs, and once you get into the Vanguard hold, make an immediate left. You'll find him in no time. Welcome to Destiny Year 2, Xur. What have you got for us this time around? Alright, so at our first glance here, we've got quite an interesting Xursday inventory for the first Xursday of Year 2. It looks like he's missing a few things, but as usual, we will be covering his inventory in full, starting off with the weapons and armor he's got for sale this week. And first up, for Titans, Xur is offering the Helm of Inmost Light. Now, this excellent Titan helm provides death from above and headstrong for your Fist of Havoc. Now, you also notice that it's rocking a strength stat roll. That's because Bungie changed the way that they handle stat allocations. Now, based on what we've seen thus far, the maximum stat allocation you can get for a Year 1 helmet seems to be 36, so 34 isn't too bad. But all of that could change next week. Next up for hunters, we have the Celestial Nighthawk Exotic Helmet. This thing is amazing. Now, it does reduce your Golden Gun ability down to 1 shot, but that 1 shot will deal 6 times the normal amount of damage and will have the Keyhole ability granted to it for overpenetration. It's absolutely fantastic for PvE. Finally, for Warlocks, we've got the Apotheosis Veil Exotic Helmet. Activating your super while wearing this helmet will cause your health to immediately start regenerating. It's really helpful in in-game content. It's also rocking what we assume to be a fairly high discipline stat roll of 32. Always a good buy for you Warlocks who haven't picked it up yet. And moving on here, the weapon that Xur has for sale this week is the No Land Beyond Exotic Primary Sniper Rifle. That's right, gaze upon it, Guardians. This is the first gun of Xur's Year 2. Now, the No Land Beyond is an interesting exotic weapon, we'll say. It is a primary sniper rifle that comes with a pretty decent special ability, actually. Its exotic perk, known as the Master, provides extra precision damage, and kills with this weapon will cause you to deal increased damage against your next target. Like I said, it's an interesting ability, but in my opinion, it needs to be a little bit stronger. Sorta to make up for just how unwieldy this gun is, because No Land Beyond is definitely not a very easy gun to use. Now, of course, that might have changed since the weapon balance patch went into effect. I actually haven't used it since the update. Maybe I just need to give it another shot. Alright, finally on this list, Xur is of course offering an exotic chest piece engram, which you can purchase and redeem at the Cryptarch for a chance at any exotic chest piece that's currently in the game, not including the Taken King stuff. Sorry guys. Alright, moving on here, you'll notice the Strange Curios list is missing a couple of things. There's no weapon telemetries there. In fact, all we've got is the Sparrow upgrade drives and the heavy ammo synth, which has seen some strange changes of its own. For the drives though, we've got the Plasma drive and the Emerald coil. While for the heavy ammo synth, it looks like the stack has been dropped down from 5 to 3 for 1 strange coin. Kind of a strange change. Now, whether or not this is going to be a permanent change, we have no idea. Hopefully it's just a little glitch in the system and everything will be back to normal next week. Alright, now finally, Xur is of course offering the Material Exchange, 2 strange coins for 1 Mote of Light. Motes of Light have several different uses nowadays, including, I think, bumping up your faction reputation. So, use them to get a head start on that. But alright, that's pretty much it for this week's Xursday video, guys. We did have the triple exotic helmets there. I don't think I mentioned it before, but the Celestial Nighthawk is rocking an intellect rating of 25, which again is about 10 to 11 points lower than what I've seen as the current max. Now, whether or not those max stats will change when the Taken King comes out, we have no idea. But we do know that all 3 of these helmets are a very good buy, and hey, the No Land Beyond I guess can be a fun weapon if you're pretty good with your precision shots. And who knows, maybe Bungie gave it some ninja buffs that turned it into a totally competent weapon. I'll have to run into the Crucible and see for myself. But alright, that's pretty much it for this week's Xursday video, guys. Be sure to let me know what you picked up from the Agent of the Nine in the comment section below. And of course, if you like what you saw here, do feel free to check out my channel where we will have a ton more Destiny videos coming out soon. Man, it's been an absolutely crazy week. We've had a ton of live streams, and I think this is actually the only structured video we've put out this week. We usually have 1 or 2 a day, but we've just been tossing live stream after live stream. But don't worry, we'll get back into the swing of things before you know it. But alright, that's it for me now, guys. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.